Whoa.
There it is. -1 at our house.
What's the brand you have? Is it Lacrosse?
Accurate?
Oh, Accurate?
Accurate, yeah.
So it's amazing. I've been a meteorological geek ever since I was a teenager. And if you wanted to buy an accurate weather sensor back in the 80s when I started getting into this, it was $400, $500, $600. And it was wires you'd have to run.
Oh, I'm sure.
On a mast from the sensors into your house. It was a big deal. And now you can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, any hardware store, and you get a fairly accurate weather station for $100.
Yeah.
And it's wireless.
The Wi-Fi, we've got the unit out. I have it on a pole in the backyard.
Yeah.
And
they're pretty accurate. The temperature and dew point. Now, I'm not saying the wind instrumentation. A lot of times the rain gauges are cheesy.
The wind on mine, I don't think is always accurate.
No, because that has to be 30 feet up.
It tends to be, especially with the cold, it tends to be spot on.
Yeah, temperature.
And
we
just happen to be in a really cold neighborhood and -1 this morning.
Whoa, baby! And
there's something about it. Why is this exciting? It should be something we see as like but I wanted it to get below 0 this morning.
What's it like?
There's something it's like he'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah, it's like something.
Yeah.
Sometimes like if you hear a noise in your car and then you find out what it is and you know it's going to cost money, but at least you're like, oh yeah, now I know.
You know what it is.
Yeah,
and you know you can
fix
fix it. It's a good one. Yeah.
Or if you get a flat tire, right? You're like, it stinks, but you know what? I'm going to be excited about it. I'm going to fix this thing. I'm going to put the spare
I get a strange joy out of fixing a flat tire.
So maybe that's it. Anyway, Lopez, 5 below. Dornhurst, 5 below. Oddly enough, at my house, which is normally cold, it's still 5, 6, 7 degrees, and I'm 1,700 feet above the sea level. So the cold air, when the air is very calm and still, it'll just fall to its lowest level and sit there.
And that's what I think happens in our neighborhood. We have a big hill in the back, like a mountain behind us, and that cold air just comes down and sits in our neighborhood.
Yeah, so the key is light winds this morning. There's no wind chill factor. I was a little
annoyed.
There's
a strange beauty about this morning out there.
Yeah, because the sky was clear last night with the full moon. The winds were calm. Everything was still and cold. And then the sun came up and it's beautiful and blue.
And you take that deep breath in.
And these are more numbers now. So try to cover all of you folks out there as best we can with all the variety of, you know who you are and what your temperatures are, very similar to some of these. But 20's not bad today.
No.
I hope to go for a mountain bike ride today. I forgot to tell you the other day when I was gone for a mountain bike ride, I was 2 minutes into the ride and I kind of lost control and I ran my handlebar right into a tree and the brake broke.
Oh.
The right brake. So I had to go 2 hours with just the left brake and the front brake. And I'm getting that fixed today. So I'm going to be out there today. I just slipped on a branch. That was it. But hey, good day to be outside. And look at these lows tonight. 30 degrees warmer than this morning. So that's not exactly warm, but it's at least not 0. So it's going to be a warmer night tonight. So Pottsville, nice and clean. And let's go to State College. John, what's happening?
There's a lot going on here. So remember,
I'm talking about the clouds.
I want to talk about Beaver Stadium.
All right, well, you do your thing.
They put in all those temporary bleachers because of this big construction project. They're removing all of these.
Because no one's going?
Because the stadium's done. Football season's over.
Oh, football season's over?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
They would have had to keep them if Penn State was going to the playoff. They have now. But
Did they make a bowl game? You don't know yet.
They will, probably.
What was the final average? 6 and
6. But so now there's this big project taking away all those temporary bleachers and then building the rest of the structure.
And Franklin still has money in that big dome over there, that's what I heard?
Not as much.
48 million, no?
Negotiated down to 9.
So $9 million is piled up in stacks over there.
In quarters.
In quarters. We kid. But Penn State is right here. It's the only spot where the clouds are moving on in, our southwestern counties. So what's happening, this storm is going to miss us, but the winds are starting to shift and they're going to take some of this warmer air, which is why it's going to be warmer tonight, and lift it north. So yes, we're going to have a nice sunny morning. That's through 10 o'clock, but I love the sun. It's going to cloud up this afternoon. So sorry to say that. It will cloud up, but because all these wind vectors are coming from the south, that's warmer air spilling into your life. So take that in and appreciate it. Tomorrow, southwest wind, mid-30s, breaks of sun, but nothing happens this weekend. So we're looking pretty good. Today, cold start and then sun to clouds, dry through the weekend. So Hairy holidays, the pointing theme is going good. And what we want is something with hair and the holidays. And it's got to be a little weird, unique, make us laugh.
This counts.
Sent by Jillian Dove. She didn't say who this guy is.
There's not a lot of hair, but he's got scruff.
He got scruff. And James just told me this in the control room, and here's his theory. But let me show you why this is odd.
Okay.
Now that can't be his natural posture. He's doing this for a joke.
It's almost fascinating. Like, how's that even possible?
James in the control room claims it's a hairy situation. Like about to fall. Yeah, you're right. He can easily reach.
He doesn't
that
even
one.
need the step stool. But with that pose, he does.
That's a lot of booty. All right, so what we're going to do is use that booty. Here's the southern branch of the jet stream. See these waves? They're going to dominate. So first booty arrives Sunday night, maybe with a flurry. Then that leaves. But this Christmas tree out west represents the jet stream bowing up. And if it bows up here, these booties are going to keep coming through in the east, and it's going to stay cold. So there's that storm that's missing us. Paul, we love you, brother. He moved from here to Annapolis area, I believe.
Yeah.
1 to 3 inches of snow. We get nothing. Tomorrow, clouds and sun. Here comes the first booty. See this band of light snow?
Oh, yeah.
It may give us a flurry Sunday night. Monday, more cold air and north wind comes in, but there's no major storm systems forming here. So this weekend, have a good one. I'm liking mid-30s. Same thing on Sunday, mid-30s for most of us. So here's a summary. Breathe in. I did that this morning. The only time you can feel your nose hairs tingle is when it's really cold.
You really can this morning.
Yeah, and I did that this morning. So a quiet weekend, temperatures in the 30s, and it's definitely, it's a stress-free weekend, isn't it?
Is it? Do you think it's stress-free, dear viewer?
Dear viewer, do you think it's stress-free, or is the holidays starting to stress you out?
Woo!
Because we're two dads and husbands, and what we get is trickle-down stress from our wives.
Yep.
And here's what we just discovered. If we don't feel stress before the holidays, they get mad at us for not feeling stress. They want us to be stressed like they are. If they see us chill, is that normal, do you think?
I think it's what happens.
So what I have done in the past, no joke, I fake stress for my wife just to make her feel like the stress she's feeling is okay.
Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, because her attitude is, how dare you not be stressed? I made this, I'm married 33 years, a long time ago. I said, don't worry about it.
Whoa.
She exploded. Just get gift cards for everyone.
Whoa.
Cookies? Just go buy them at Walmart.
Whoa.
You don't have wrapping paper? Just use newspaper. Who cares? Look at John.
You don't say any of that stuff
You can't
anymore.
say any of those things. Hey, evergreen trees. Why do we do a Christmas tree for the holidays? Did you know this?
I didn't know.
Yeah. So pagan traditions used to think that evergreens, because they'd stay green in the winter, had everlasting life. And they used to bring greenery in, evergreens, and that led to the Christian tradition of bringing a Christmas tree in. So keep in mind, folks, that we can make it here, folks. They made it through winter, and so could you, right? We only have a few
We
more...
have it way better than they did.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm talking about the trees made it through winter. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so this big Christmas tree out west, the bigger this thing gets and the more persistent, this continues. So another wave of booty action moves through Wednesday. And then, look, John, I want to emphasize, this is not this Sunday.
This is still...
This is next Sunday.
So
And
we're staying cold.
We're staying cold. If this verifies, that's highs in the teens.
Oh.
Now, that's 10 days off,
Yeah.
so I don't want to say that yet, but it could, and they're going to be anomalously warm out west. So, nothing happens, a few flakes here, a few snow showers. It starts getting warmer Thursday, but that's ahead of that next wave, so then it'll get colder after that into next weekend. I'm not stressed.
Get stressed. We'll be right back.